new to this channel, we're so happy to have you here, and if you've always been here, then welcome back. So we're gonna share with you 10 ways to slim down your waist really fast. So this is not a video about restricting yourself in any way. So it's just if you want to cut those unnecessary cravings, we have the right tips for you. Also, these are ways that you can slim down fast without exercise, but we're not saying to skip on that exercise. So these are just things that you can put into practice on a daily basis to help you stay slim and even lose weight. So tip number 1 is to go more for wrapped candy than candy that's loose and that's in a pack. So for instance, you'd go for like one Starburst versus a pack of Skittles, because chances are if you open that pack of Skittles, you're gonna eat all, but if you eat one Starburst, it's probably gonna satisfy that sugar craving. So just go more for the wrapped candy than the packs of candy. So tip number 2 is to avoid eating in restaurant settings that have really dim lights as well as soft music, because dim lights and soft music actually puts you in a kind of trance, and if you end up eating and eating and eating more because the environment is so comfortable. So if you're home, for instance, you just want to make sure all of those lights are on and that you're not listening to any background music. That will make you overeat. And that's why when you go to restaurants, they kind of trick you into eating more just by these settings. So just be aware of that. Yeah. So tip number 3 is to make sure that your body is getting a proper intake of vitamins, because sometimes when you're craving something sweet or something that has a lot of carbs in it, your body is just missing those vitamins and nutrients. So once you have all of your multivitamins covered, you won't have those unnecessary cravings. So the 4th tip is to eat your food in smaller plates or smaller bowls, because you can trick your brain into eating smaller portions of food and actually what you really need and not overeat. Because if you see a big plate or a big bowl, you tend to overeat because you pack your plate full with a ton of food that you actually don't really need. Guilty! So what you can do is eat multiple portions of smaller meals to make sure you get everything that you need to eat, and in no time you'll have a smaller waistline. So another thing you want to do is to eat your bread last. So this is like if you go to a restaurant and they give you this bowl of bread. I know, and you just want to eat the bread out. Because you're eating on an empty stomach firstly, so that means that you're probably going to eat the entire bowl of bread, and then your meal is going to come and you're going to have to eat that too. So just try to hold off on your bread and maybe just eat a little nibble of a salad before your main course meal, and then when you eat that, then you could probably go for your slice or 2 of bread. Just don't go and pick out as soon as you get to that restaurant. Don't eat that whole basket of bread. This is just a really neat trick in order to make sure that you don't overeat on carbs that you actually don't need. So the 6th tip is to incorporate cayenne pepper and other spices into your food, because this actually boosts your metabolism. So you can add it to your soup or while you're cooking your meat or your vegetables. And cayenne pepper actually increases your body temperature and helps to burn more calories. Another thing you want to do is get enough sleep, because research has actually shown that if you don't sleep properly, the next day you end up eating 300 plus calories more than you need, and you also end up eating more fats than proteins. So try to get at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night so you don't pig out the next day. So the next trick is to actually add vinegar to your salads, because research has shown that this actually helps to give you that feeling of being full more when you eat, and you feel a lot more satisfied when you're finished eating, so you wouldn't have to be craving more food than you actually need. So the 9th tip is actually kind of weird, but it's to clench your fist for 30 seconds if you're experiencing a really intense craving. So if you're craving that ice cream and you know you already ate chocolate earlier that day, just clench your fist for 30 seconds and it will help you control those impulses and cravings. So the last tip if you're home is to light a vanilla scented candle, and the smell actually tricks your brain into thinking that you had desserts already. So this is really great if you are craving dessert but you don't really need it, you just want it. Then just go ahead and light up that candle and just inhale those amazing aromas, and then you will not have that craving anymore. So that is a wrap for these 10 weird ways that you can slim down your waist really quickly. Let us know if you tried any of them or if you're gonna try them, and let us know how it works. Don't forget to thumbs up for more videos like these and hit that red subscribe button so you won't miss anything else. So don't forget to check out our last video. It's to the left of us and we know that you're gonna enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye! Mwah.